Hi, welcome back to the fourth in our six-part series on lone worker protection. We've talked a lot about risk assessments in the previous three videos, and today we're going to go a bit deeper into these and talk about this critical part of your team's health and safety. If you've not heard of a risk assessment and aren't sure what they are or why they matter, don't worry, we've got you covered. So let's break this down together. So first things first, what exactly is a risk assessment? Well, a risk assessment is a document that helps you measure the likelihood and impacts of a hazard your team faces at work. It breaks down each hazard by answering questions like who might be harmed, current control measures in place, and what further action is required. A risk matrix then helps you give each hazard its own risk rating. Wait, back up. What is a risk matrix? A risk matrix is a table that scores the likelihood of something happening and its severity. By using this matrix, you can determine the risk rating for each hazard, helping you prioritize where to focus your efforts. Take a look at the link below for an example template to give you an idea. Okay, so we know what a risk assessment is, but why is it so important? Proper planning and foresight can literally be a matter of life and death. Under the Health and Safety Act of 1974, which we talked about on our previous videos, employers are responsible for their employees' safety. Negligence or lack of proper training and supervision can lead to severe consequences. Here's an example. In January 2023, two firms in Birmingham faced fines and penalties after a worker was tragically killed due to inadequate safety measures. Inexperienced and vulnerable workers were exposed to dangerous conditions without proper planning or risk assessments. And unfortunately, stories such as these are all too common, which is why it's so important not to overlook this process. So, who should have a risk assessment in place? Anyone working in a high-risk environment or performing hazardous tasks needs a risk assessment. But even in seemingly low-risk settings like commuting or dealing with the public, there's still potential risks to consider. And especially for lone workers, these risks can be heightened. There are different types of risk assessments depending on the nature of the work. For example, a construction worker might require risk assessment for manual handling and working at heights. For lone workers, you can incorporate a lone working risk assessment into an overall one. Check out our blog in the link below where we offer guidance on how to do this. A dynamic risk assessment is continuously reviewed and updated based on worker feedback and emerging risks. It's particularly important for high-risk environments and lone workers. Now let's talk about how to create a risk assessment. After identifying hazards and answering the assessment's questions, you need to implement the measures you've identified and record your findings. Regular communication with your team is vital for identifying hazards, reviewing effectiveness, and clarifying responsibilities. A risk assessment should be completed before any hazardous task or project. Regular reviews throughout the year can help identify gaps, and it's crucial to conduct a review after any incidents or accidents to learn and improve. And there you have a breakdown of risk assessments. Remember, safety is a top priority, and risk assessments are powerful tools to protect your team. If you want templates and more resources, check out the links in the description. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you in the next video.